Introduction to the all-new Remote Practice Managers. Published by Remote Practice Managers. Overview. Welcome to Remote Practice Managers, the people that run private practices for profit. Remote Practice Managers helps practices overcome an array of obstacles in organizational management. The pressure on providers today due to COVID-19 and its aftershock, declining reimbursement, healthcare reform, plus the rising emphasis on performance and quality improvement measures, make our services even extremely necessary. Challenges. A look at some of the challenges healthcare providers are facing today. As we all know, small and mid-sized practices face the same complex documentation, coding, billing, and reimbursement issues as larger organizations do. These challenges stop small physician and dental practices from really taking off. And for these practices, managers must know how to efficiently manage and coordinate communications among the practice staff, outside vendors, third-party payers, patients, and so on. Managers must know how to apply evidence-based practices, lean, Kaizen, and other management techniques to achieve the much-needed lift. Recruiting. What do we know about recruiting in today's environment? We know too well how difficult it is to recruit and retain skilled managers trained to handle the challenges posed by today's practice environment. Hey, some practices can't even afford to hire skilled managers. This recruiting difficulty is often compounded by the size of the practice, the geographical location of the practice, or just plain old limited budget. As a result, small practices with budget constraints end up struggling to run their practices without qualified managers. Or tolerate ineffective managers. Or worse still, they pay through their teeth to retain the skilled managers they currently have. Efficiency. The bottom line is that you want your practice to be more efficient. To do this, we need to start with practice optimization. Practice optimization. This is where remote practice managers comes in, the people that run your practice for profit. Remote practice managers, as a tool, focuses on the efficiency enhancement of your business, a 360-degree approach. What we do. Here's what we do. Remote practice managers brings optimized management to your business. We improve efficiencies across the entire practice, from when the patient schedules an appointment, when the patient walks in, when the patient receives treatment, when the patient walks out the door, and everything else that happens in between and afterward. The result is an overall growth in revenue, care quality improvement, a rise in patient and employee satisfaction. We achieve this for less than the average cost of hiring an experienced full-time professional manager. Modus operandi. Here's our operational modus operandi, or MO. We begin the project with an on-site analysis or evaluation of the practice. This helps us to establish a base point, to discover gaps in the current process, and to highlight areas that need improvement. We recommend that you begin this process by taking our online 20-minute practice assessment survey. The survey is a yes or a no battery test, and it's free. We review the insights generated by the test with you to help develop our action plan. Next, Remote Practice Managers works with staff and management to set goals, establish policies and procedures, and develop protocols for ongoing communications between remote practice managers and the practice staff. Customized portal. Using the customized portal. Working with your staff or the manager, Remote Practice Managers begins remote management of the practice's intake, documentation, coding, billing, cash posting, reporting, and routine monitoring of performance standards. Through remote and on-site communications customized to the needs of the practice, Remote Practice Managers maintains contact with practice staff, management, third-party payers, and vendors. Our objective is to hit the daily goal, to hit the weekly goal, and to hit the monthly set goals month after month. That's our goal. The steps. Here's how we're going to do it. There are 2 broad steps or phases. Step 1. Laying the foundation. We prepare the practice by installing the tools that will form the bedrock for the successful implementation of the action plan. Meeting with key decision makers. Meet with key management to gain an understanding of their primary concerns and objectives. This helps us to generate an overarching goal for the practice. Work review and updates. We review work procedures and update them as necessary. Practice workflow. We review the practice workflow. This is the linchpin of everything we do. Lead staff. Identify lead staff to perform specific management tasks as directed by remote practice managers. Potential realignment. Realign existing staff, if necessary, to optimize practice performance based on the knowledge, strengths, and weaknesses of each staff. Performance expectations. Establish and implement short-term 3 to 6 months performance expectations. Reference files. Create digital reference files of all payer credentialing, payer contracts, policies, procedures, outside vendors, etc., and house them in a centralized permission-based portal location. You'll have full control of this even after the termination of our service. Create remote access connection. Establish remote access between remote practice managers and practices' EMR software, email, etc. Unique identities. Establish unique identities, e.g. staff_name at yourdomainname.com for all business-related communications, security policies, etc. Finalize action plan. Create, review, and finalize the action plan with the help of the senior management and the staff. The plan must be approved by the senior management. This foundational work will be completed in the first month of our engagement. Then we enter Step 2. This is the active engagement phase. This is when the process begins in earnest. In this phase we devote attention to details. We remotely monitor the patient workflow to make sure the workflow is followed religiously and that the appropriate data is collected at each step of the process. The workflow is a hugely important area that should not be overlooked. Overlook it at your peril. Review appointment schedule. Remotely monitor the patient appointment schedule to review the level of no-shows, customer satisfaction, etc. Data and system financials. Remotely monitor patient account data and system financial reports, if and when necessary. Key performance reports. Monitor key performance reports with emphasis on cash flows and other important metrics. Third-party payer communications. Communicate with third-party payers on contract and reimbursement matters. Bidirectional communication with key staff. Communicate with designated practice staff as needed. Regulatory updates. Interpret regulatory updates and communicate to staff as needed. Performance reviews. Conduct scheduled conference calls with key staff to review practice performance metrics. Scheduled updates. Provide key staff and the senior management with scheduled updates of practice's performance through phone calls, emails, and periodic on-site meetings. Employee training. Conduct weekly or monthly employee training. Staff meetings. Conduct daily or weekly or monthly, depending on your plan, early morning, before the start of the day, meetings to call everyone's attention to the goal for that day, and to discuss other matters that may arise. Benefits. How will our services benefit your practice? Your practice will benefit in the following ways. 1. It's an affordable alternative to hiring a full-time practice manager. 2. It allows you to enjoy the continuity of management services. No backlog or restricted access to certain aspects of the work process because the person responsible called in sick or he or she is on vacation. 3. Our system provides you cheap access to professionals experienced in all aspects of practice management. 4. Ongoing monitoring of performance by an objective third party. 5. It helps operators to place more emphasis on achieving practice cash goals. 6. It helps you to gain insights in identifying more ways to improve reimbursements, more ways to reduce denials, and more ways to increase cash flow. 7. We help to enrich the knowledge of your employees through regularly scheduled one-on-one training. 8. It helps you to build on the experience of remote practice managers consultants while maintaining your regular staff. Gain even more benefits. Other operational benefits include 9. Timely verification and processing of pertinent account information. 10. Increased accuracy of account information. 11. Improved timeliness and accuracy of charge postings. 12. Reduced volume of claim denials. 13. Increased accuracy of coding. 14. Reduced AR days outstanding. 15. Increased cash flow. 16. Increased monthly collections. More benefits include 17. Improvement in billing processes. 18. Credentialing workflow improvements. 19. Development and monitoring of practice measurements. 20. Staff accountability. Benefits aligned with EMR. EMR optimization benefits include 21. Clinical and administrative workflow improvements. 22. Our review will help ensure that your existing EMR is working effectively in all defined areas of the practice and utilized to its fullest potential. 23. Remote practice managers will design customized training sessions to ensure staff retention of information. 24. Post-optimization follow-up visit to ensure workflow processes are being followed. 25. Improve overall patient care experience by using the EMR efficiently. 26. Facilitate better patient care coordination through your existing EMR platform. Important note. It's important to note that mentoring of key personnel has proven to be one of the most essential benefits of the remote practice management process. How do we work? Let's describe how we work. Some of you may be asking, how exactly are you going to achieve this? What concrete steps would you take to carry this out? The steps we'll take to achieve our goals will include: 1. We'll prepare for an early morning huddle before the start of each day to get employees fired up. We'll continue to review the daily goal, task assignments, and strategy to make sure we are on track to hit the daily goal. 2. We'll have a dedicated remote video in your meeting room through a secure portal connection. 3. A dedicated portal for bi-directional communication via real-time secure chat, internal email, file sharing, etc. 4. Real-time employee management hub for clock-ins, vacation or time-off requests, write-ups, etc. The need for our services. Why do you need our services? 1. It just makes good business sense. 2. Dead cheap. It's very affordable. 3. Signing up now means stopping the hemorrhage sooner. 4. A chance to increase all-around efficiency. 5. A chance to improve practice revenue sooner. 6. A chance to improve patient and employee satisfaction. 7. We're eager to work with you and your staff. Our services are sure to increase the value of your practice. What makes us different? Why are we different? Our offering is tailored to cater to small and mid-sized practices with limited resources to hire qualified full-time professional managers. This gives us a truly unique position from our much larger competitors. Learn more. To learn more, visit www.remotepracticemanagers.com. What happens after you come on board? Some of you may want to know what happens after they sign up. 1. We'll review your online practice evaluation survey and prepare to discuss the findings with you and potentially with your staff. 2. We'll immediately prepare for on-site visit for observation of practice workflow, when applicable. 3. Begin to lay the foundation for the installation of our tools and systems. This depends on your plan. Things you should know. These are the things you should keep in mind. 1. Some employees will resist change. 2. 1 or 2 employees, generally, the lazy ones, may decide to quit. 3. As the practice owner, your support is crucial to the successful implementation of the project. 4. Workplace adjustment might be necessary to align with the newly standardized workflow. 5. Routine meetings and training are required to get everyone up to speed. Our cancellation policy. What about our cancellation policy? Cancel at any time. As a courtesy, we ask that you notify us at least 3 months ahead of time of your intent to terminate the service. Pricing. What's the cost? You have 4 packages to choose from. Prices start from $1,499 per month. 1. The $999 per month entry package has been phased out. We no longer have that package. 2. You have the basic package for $1,499 per month. 3. The standard package for $2,199 per month. 4. Is the advanced package billed at $2,999 per month. 5. And then you have our premium package for only $3,999 per month. Each of these packages is much cheaper than hiring a full-time professional manager. You do the math. Don't hesitate to sign up. Sign up now. To sign up, go to www.remotepracticemanagers.com for more details and to activate your service. And we'll contact you right away. Folks, this is a well-worth investment for your business. Let's work together to increase the value of your practice starting right now. We look forward to forging a symbiotic business relationship with you and your team. If you've not already done so, don't forget to take the practice evaluation survey. Thank you for your precious time.